Hello. We are at mine and Lenny's office today because no one else is here, so I figured we'd shoot the video here. Today, I'm going to analyse this song. The song I'm going to analyse is I Set the Sea on Fire, Tastes Like Funk. This song came out on the 27th of November last year, and it's very good. And I'm basically going to explain to you all about the musical qualities of this song. I'm not going to analyse the lyrics, I'm just going to analyse what makes this song feel the way it does. We're not going to play the song in its entirety, and this video is not going to make sense to you if you don't know what the song goes like, so listen to it. The song has basic song structure. It's a really simple song. It goes intro, riff, verse, chorus, bridge, solo, quiet chorus, and outro. This is an example of a song that is written really simply, but it's still really good. This is an example of a song that proves that you don't need complexity to make a song good. The entire song is in the key of E minor, by the way. The entire song is built around the chord progression 1-4-5, which in E minor is E, A, B. This is a really commonly used chord progression in pop music, and it sounds happy. Because there is a passing G note in this chord progression, it adds that little bit of minor and makes it feel a little bit uneasy, which the little bit of uneasiness combined with the happy chord progression gives, I suppose, the funky flavour of this song that makes it feel how it does. The intro is really simple. The guitar is just playing a little riff that is kind of like a tease of what the big riff sounds like. The intro is essentially the main riff but died down. The guitar is just playing a little riff, the bass is just doing a build-up kind of thing, and the drums are, again, following the bass and doing a build-up kind of thing. It's not full yet. Alright, let's listen how it goes from the intro into the main riff and how they're both very similar but very different. The main riff is really big and chunky, and it's like this because everything's playing the same thing. It's all based around the 1-4-5 chord progression. The guitars sound really big and fuzzy, the bass is playing a little bit of a riff, as well as the flute, there's a flutist, as well as the flute playing a riff as well. In the main riff, there's a very subtle trumpet, which is playing a riff that I'll talk more about later. The verse has stabs at the start of every bar, so it'll go like, duh, and then it'll have lyrics. It does that 8 times for the verse. The second bar of every 4-bar sequence in the verses is like punctuated with a little riff that's really nice. The first 2 choruses in this song are died down. They don't sound as full, and the reason for that is the chorus itself is almost a build-up to the riff, which in turn makes the riff the hook of the song. This is an example of not having the chorus as the main section. Like, the main section of this song is the riff. There's also a really nice 3-part harmony that goes off in the chorus, which is good.
Let's listen to that now.
Can't place, then we raise a glass for the end of the days. It could have been anything, I could have been a saint. In the end we all die just the same. When I'm dead and I'm done. All I wanna say is that it was fun. Cause I ain't no hippie and I ain't no punk, but I love that taste cause it tastes like fun.
After the second chorus, we're going to a bridge, which is essentially a repeat of the intro. It's just a breakdown, it's really soft, and it's kind of like a tease for things to come. After the bridge comes the solo. The guitar solo sounds really tubey, which kind of adds to the rebellious feel of the song, and then coupled with the gang shouts that go off in the solo as well, that really adds to the kind of we're a group and we're against something kind of vibe that this song has. And then after the solo, we have a quiet chorus. It's essentially a chorus with no instruments. It's just vocals and a bit of drums. And this works so well because it leads into the outro perfectly, and the outro is a big chorus. It's what the chorus would be if this was a normal song.
Yeah, it's almost like the entire song leads up to this one big climax.
Yeah, this is the climax of the song. This is the bit that people remember. The end of this song feels really powerful and empowering. Like, I know I have it on when I'm driving sometimes, and I just feel like I'm God when I'm listening to this song. And the reason for that is the trumpet riff that I mentioned earlier. The trumpet riff only has 3 notes in it, but after every revolution of this riff, it goes back to the root note. This gives a real feeling of, like, solid to it. like it feels really grounded and like it keeps returning to the same thing. This subtle trumpet riff is what makes the outro sound so powerful.
So that I can show the lovely people at home, just sing me the little trumpet bit. What does it do? And here it is in the actual song.
Yeah, as you can tell, it goes back to the main note, which is an E. And that's what makes it sound good. It makes it sound really powerful and it's just awesome. And that's what makes the song for me. That's what makes it a great song.
Everyone quit playing guitar and drums. Learn trumpet.
Yeah, learn trumpet. And buy the single.
Buy the single.
This single.
This single.
Okay, we've made it through that. Fucking hell, that was tiring. I'm sorry, I'm high. I'm on medication.
Yeah, there's a very high chance that I cut a lot of the stuff out, but this took a long time to film because Joe's shit. Just while we're here, we released a song last week. I'll link to it in the top right. Go check that out. Go check Tastes Like Funk out. Thank you for watching. And Joe has left.